tasty beverage. Let's get in the groove. Synchronized look now, we're on the move.
Good morning, stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, stackers. It's podcast time.
Talking gold and silver and crypto too. With Joe and the gang, it's what we do.
Good morning, stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, stackers. It's podcast time. We're stacking sats, we're stacking gold. In the world of finance, real gold. Every sip, every chunk, we're on our way to financial freedom, come what may.
So grab that tasty beverage, let's get in the groove. Synchronized slurp, now we're on the move.
Good morning, stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, stackers. It's podcast time. Good morning, stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, stackers. It's podcast time.
March outlook for gold, silver. We'll do Bitcoin too. We'll take a look at some other cryptos. Ooh, interesting number of days it has been. This is the first show of March. I've been away for a couple of days. Look, if you're watching this on the replay, use the time codes below to go to your favorite part. But if you're watching live, you get to enjoy everything, single thing we do here at Good Morning Stackers with me, Joe Main. Coming to you live from Melbourne in Australia, live on X and on YouTube right now. But in the first 1 minute of the show, I did start the show early, so it looks like probably just a few people will catch this synchronized slurp. You grab a tasty beverage, I grab my tasty beverage, we slurp them synchronously together. It'll be the favorite part of your day, and your day may have only just started. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, extra long slurp. Who doesn't like an extra long slurp? Okay, who am I? I'm Joe Main. I've been a precious metal stacker, gold and silver, since 2010. Been a crypto stacker since 2013. I do this week daily live show all about the stuff that we're going to be talking about today. I've also worked in the gold bullion industry. Literally, you would walk into a store and I would serve you over the counter, or I'd speak to you on the phone. I'd reply to your emails. I've served thousands of customers in my time. I worked for 3 major gold and silver bullion dealers here in Australia. You may recognize my voice from such videos as all the stuff from Bullion Now, for example. I worked for them, was their first employee, worked for them for 3 years, launched and grew their YouTube channel from nothing to where it is today. Well, not right now today, but nearly 20,000 subscribers by the time I left the company. But I set it up and now they're still knocking it out of the park, doing a great job there. Of course, I worked for Goldstackers. I worked for Ainslie Bullion as well. And now I help you launch and grow on YouTube and other social media as well. So if you have a business or a personal brand, which is, kind of tied to a business type thing, it's what I do. So hit me up with an email, gmstackers@gmail.com. Tell me about your business or your personal brand, what you're trying to achieve, and then I'll see, can I teach you the skills of how to create consistently engaging content? Yes, I can teach you those skills, but is it applicable for your business? 9 times out of 10, it is, because every business can do with a good social media presence. One out of 10 I've had to knock back because it's like, it's probably not worth your time. Most of the time it is though. So send me an email. We'll have a chat about your business, any type of business whatsoever. And that's what I do, baby, to make other funds come in. Of course, a few funds come in by my brand sponsors as well, just a little bit. Right here, Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullion.com.au, wealthstack.com. You'll hear a little bit more of those sometime in the show. Let's do some quick shout outs and then we'll get to the day stuff. A March outlook for gold, silver, Bitcoin, etc. Because this is my first show of the month. GMS, early bird catches the worm. You got it. Luckily, I looked at Telegram. Yes, the Telegram channel. I updated everyone just before and said, show's on in 17 minutes early. I've got stuff to do this morning. It's really complicated stuff this morning. I've got to take my car in to be serviced. And they need it earlier than, you got to take it in pretty early. So, yeah, I've got to do that. Gerald Draper, good to see you, my friend. Slurp it. Niels Hahn Dynasty is here too. Buy silver and crystallized osmium, blah, blah, blah. Love your work. Prince of Platinum. Yes, Platinum's back up today as well. We'll take a look at all of those prices. Anything else we want to talk about very quickly? I just came back from 4 days of being on a cruise ship. I won't show. I've got some of that footage that I could actually show you, but I won't. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And I'm still. I've always have sea legs. My sea legs have been fine. I've got sea legs at land. Like this morning, I feel like a little bit. Whoa! Like it feels like every now and then the ground is rocking, but it's not. It's weird. Anyway, Madeline, great to see you. Morning, Stackers, she says, and love that work. All right. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, everything's on. Yep, good, great, fantastic. Hope you're doing fantastically well. Great to see so many people watching. Let's take a look at, well, of course, please do head over to, what? That was wrong, sorry. It's that one. Please follow me on xx.com/It's Joe Main. Look at that, nearly 3,500 subscribers. Fantastic. This was a great video. I'd love you to check that out. Share this with a lot of people. It's called Boomers Beware. Hey, Boomers, it's been a great ride for you in the stock market. Now it's time to come back to gold, okay? If you go to that one, share that with people, the YouTube video, etc. I'm going out live right now. Let's take a look at gold. Gold on the daily time frame, priced in US dollars, 2,915. Cool, we're back above the $2,900 level. Okay, very good. So we haven't had a move into my expected zone. Doesn't mean we won't though. Give me 1 second. That was right there, close-ish too, but no, not really just yet. So look, it's great to see us back up above 2,900. Good news. Are we over a final hurdle just yet? No, we're right at the point here, right about here. Now, everything I say, take it with a grain of salt. Doesn't mean it's going to happen and all that kind of stuff. But we're just right at this point where this can be the dead cat bounce, the bit of a relief rally before a further move down. I am not saying that's happening at all, but I did have drawn in here my expected range of 2,810 down to 2,725 US dollars per gold troy ounce. Okay, just based on this, and see my levels that I've chosen could be completely wrong, but I've chosen from this low and this high, and that's the Fibonacci between there and there. Okay, so that's kind of the normal zone, which you could expect a decent retrace. If I show you here though, and it's great to see, we had that dip down to 28.30, and we had a spike back up to 29.30. So a $100 move. I haven't done this, I haven't pre-done this, but I'll be very interested to see where that level ticked out at. Did it tick out at around about the, what do we call it, the 0.786? So I'll take it from here and here. And, okay, so yeah, that looked about right, didn't it? That when I eyeballed it, that looked about right. Okay, so on the shorter term time frame, let me just show you. No, that's not what I want. I want that. Okay, so on the shorter term, Fibonacci right there, we have, yeah, bounced right at, sorry, resistance right at the 0.786. So this high and this low, and you can see very clearly right there, that high, that low, and then a move exactly. Isn't that interesting? I promise you, I didn't do this previous, okay? It just looked about right when I just looked at it right then. So we have been in, now let me know if I'm coming through fine in my buffering or all that. I'll just check some comments because it looks like I could be buffering. No, I think I'm good. All right, great. Where are we? Right here. What was I saying? I was saying something. I was saying, yeah, we had that move down to 28.30. That's what I was saying. We've been extremely overvalued already on the daily time frame for gold, okay, right here. And then we moved into back into the normal range. Yeah, look, we've gone down to about halfway, but doesn't mean we're out of the woods just yet. So I do need to see it clear and hold right there. Very easily. It's 2930. I'll pop that on here for you. Let's see. 2930. 2930. Oh, damn it, really? Okay, that's not what I want. Text 2930 must clear for new all-time high. Cool. So it's got to clear there until we're above 2,930. Then yeah, I can't say for sure. We're definitely going to see higher, new all-time highs quickly. Okay, so that's the final hurdle at the moment, 2930. Just watch out for a potential move back down. Hey, look, it's great that we're back above the 0.618. Most people would say, if it clears the 0.2618, so that's at $2,910 roughly, that puts them in the clear. For me, I'm just a bit more conservative, and I like to see it the 0.786 move. That's it. So potential move. Still watch out for potential whatever that is. Okay, so it's still in play for me. Okay, until we cross that 2930 mark. And that is gold. But as we know, gold's going through a massive run at the moment. It will have a shorter term peak. Are we there quite yet? Have we got a little bit of bit more steam to go before we have that sort of larger move down, or maybe a consolidation through time rather than through price? You got some more room to move. It's just, as I've been saying recently, the momentum is just waning at the moment. Okay, if you take a look on the weekly time frame, and that doesn't mean the gold's done for decades and all the years and years and years. No, it's just a short-term blip along the way. What was I saying? On the weekly time frame, if you take a look here, bit of a bearish divergence going on just on the weekly. Okay, not the monthly, just the weekly. Higher high and lower high. Okay, so yeah, and the fact that that's twice in extremely overvalued, or overbought, I should say, there coincides with that. Yeah, okay, I could see that having a bit of a further dip into that expected range. I'm not saying it's happening 100%. We could rock it up from here, and who knows what the market is going to do, but that's just on balance of probability. I'd be expecting that more so than that, unless we start crossing through 2,930. Get it? Got it? Good. That is gold. Can you tell I'm a little bit lacking in energy today? It's been a big 4 days on the cruise ship. I'm a performer, so I did a couple of shows. They were really good. I may show you some footage that you can all have a good old chuckle at because of what I'm wearing. Let's see. This is silver on the daily time frame. Ooh, we're nearly back up to $31.90 US cents roughly. This is the daily time frame. We're using the tradingview.com website. We have gone into, we closed the week last week in my expected zone. So unlike gold, silver hit my expected support range of between $31 to $30.50. Pretty perfect test of that. Isn't it interesting? Now I've just seen this. You remember how I said that I really wanted $31 to hold, okay? It actually did hold on the daily time frame. So we had a spike down into the range there at about $30.80, but we closed that day, and I think we closed the week. And this is what I was talking about. Yes, we did do it. Remember I said that? Remember? Right there, I said, hey, we can have a spike down here, but I really want to close above $31. Hey, we've closed above $31. It's actually a great sign, okay? We're already hit the expected range. So on balance of probability, I'm probably going to say, I'm more confident in silver having, breaking this significant resistance area more so than gold doing it. Okay, but we do need to get above the $31.50 level, a $32.50 level right there. But you've got a little move along the way. Let me just get rid of that. So that's great that we're out of there. Get your comments in. Tell me what your March outlook is. Personally, I want to know right now. We're not out of the woods yet, though, for silver. A little bit different, though. If you take a look on the weekly time frame, we really haven't spent much time at all, really. A little bit of a time back in here in extremely overbought. Okay, but yeah, I think silver could have a bit more of a run versus gold very, very soon. The gold to silver ratio is coming up to a key level. We'll take a look at that in just a second. So could be silver's time very, very soon. So great to see it out of there. Just got to clear that $32.50 area. That's it. That's all you need to know, really. Clear that $32.50 and then we'll start talking turkey. Right here, you can see very clearly, there's that $32.50 area. We haven't closed a week. Let's see, around about there. Yeah, there it is. We haven't closed a week above it since October of last year. Okay, we've had spikes. The spikes mean SHIT. All right, it's where you close at. All right, so if we start having a close this week, next week, whatever week, closing above $32.50, then yeah, that's looking very good for a higher move. So we're just in a trading range at the moment, okay? Not a lot to say until we close a week above $32.50, but it's looking good that we went into the expected support range. Man, I'm really feeling like I'm on a cruise ship right now. It still feels like my equilibrium is still out. It feels like the boat's rocking. That is silver, and of course, we do not want it to break below $29.80 US. You break below there, then we're talking, yeah, down and down she goes, probably at least to $28, but nowhere near there at the moment. Just keep an eye out for it. That is silver. Let's take a look at platinum. Ooh, platinum on the weekly. We are now back up testing the top end. Testing the bottom uptrend line, this uptrend line out of this symmetrical triangle pattern right here. So technically I'm still depressed for platinum, but what we did find is absolute clear support here at that $945 level that I talked about. We had a spike down, but we closed last week above it. So that's good. Bit of a relief rally, nowhere out of the woods for platinum. Okay, we need to get back into at least up into this zone here, which would be my cautiously excited zone. Okay, until we're in there, yeah, no, it's just platinum doing its old thing. Lucy in the football rugs me every single time. Okay, so I'll be cautiously excited here. I'll get excited for platinum when we're anywhere above roughly, call it $1,000 even if you want to. Yeah, no, probably like $1,015, $1,020. Then I'll be excited for platinum, but we're not there yet. Cool, but a little bit of a relief rally. What you would want to see, if you want to see lower prices because you want to absolutely load up, you want to see resistance here. Okay, then you want to see that tick below and do that thing that I just did there. Okay, could have just moved that. That's what you want to see though, okay, if you want to see lower prices. And obviously, if you want to see higher prices, you need to see the exact opposite, which would be at least getting back above here. Closing a week above here is a great start. Then I'll be cautiously excited, and then closing any week above here. Ooh, really good guns for platinum. Nowhere near it. Get it? Got it. Good. That is platinum. Gold to silver ratio, as I did say I would mention. Getting up there, okay, we're getting towards, as this is going up, gold's outperforming silver. As this is going down, silver is outperforming gold. Just for the crypto people who might be watching who are not familiar with the gold to silver ratio, I am expecting some resistance here, okay, at gold's final hurdle at 93.4 technically. I am expecting some resistance there. And so this is why silver could have a bit of a move in the next couple of weeks versus gold in particular. Although I'm just spitballing, so who the hell knows. But yeah, expect some resistance around about 93.5 on the gold to silver ratio. The Australian dollar did find exact support, almost. I said exact almost. It found support. No, right? It closed the week. It had that spike down to that 62-cent mark, okay? And we closed the week just above it. All right, so it was correct call on that. Pretty obvious, okay? Again, because this is pretty obvious stuff. That's just an area of support right there. That's 62. Okay. I'm expecting more likely that we see a continuing weakening against the US dollar, which is actually good for you and me in our US denominated assets. Okay. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, whatever. Okay. Even if you own stocks, the S&P 500, NASDAQ, all that kind of stuff, Tesla, for example, you want to see this number go down, okay? You want the Australian dollar to weaken against the US dollar, although got to balance that against what else is going on in the rest of the Australian economy, okay? But yeah, I think a move down to 60 cents is probably more likely at this stage. Gold, silver, that's all I have to say about that. Let's do some quick shout outs, some more ones. And yeah, the energy is a lot lower today. My apologies. I'm really feeling that cruise ship thing. Let's see. Oh, yes. By the way, Cyclone. Let's see. Living Adam Man is here. Good to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Cyclone incoming here. Yes, so I missed the cyclone. So I, yesterday, and we'll get to crypto and Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff in just a second. So over the last 4 days, I've been on a cruise ship. I flew from Melbourne to Brisbane, which is in Queensland, the top end of Australia. And then we weren't sure. We actually had to move things. The cruise ship had to sort of move its route a little bit to avoid the literal cyclone. And then I got off the ship yesterday, and I think today or tomorrow is the time where at this stage it's looking like the cyclone might actually hit the shore as well. So I don't know what the latest update is, and maybe you guys can tell me, but hope everyone is going to be doing okay up there. I've gotten out of it, luckily. Let's see. Morning, everyone, says Knackers O'Reilly. Good to see you. Living Adamant said, crypto went bearish, then pumped and dumped on a tweet or two. We'll be taking a look at that in just a second. Gusts of up to 12, I don't know what that means. Up to 12, okay, I don't know what that means. Forecast, 120 kilometers an hour. So wind gusts up to 120 kilometers an hour. Forecast hundreds of millimeters of rain coming. Ooh, man, I hope you guys are going to be doing okay up there. Batten down the hatches, mate. I heard a lot about a lot of people, buying up toilet paper and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I get it. That's just human nature, isn't it? Let's see. If you would like to protect the wealth you currently have, buy from Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullion.com.au. They are the best bullion dealer in all of Australia. I'm not joking when I say that. Yes, I am paid by them a little bit. They sponsor the show, but I only got to know about them because I was reached out to by the owner, Ricky. And I had been helping Ricky with the social media side of things, teaching him how to create consistently engaging content. And now he has an amazing YouTube channel, which is doing great stuff. Make sure you go and check that. YouTube.com and search for Perth Bullion Exchange. But anyway, they're just doing great guns because they give you free shipping. Only company in Australia that gives you free shipping when you buy over a certain amount. How much is that amount? Have 20 or more items in your shopping cart, instant free shipping Australia-wide, express shipping, sign-on delivery, all that good stuff, except you don't pay for it, which you have to do in every single other bullion dealer. You could spend $50,000 in one transaction online with any other bullion dealer, and they won't give you free shipping, even though, right? So it's so good, perthbullionexchange.com.au. They'll also price match. If you can find their product cheaper at a major bullion dealer's website, they will match it. And so you're just doing great guns. perthbullion.com.au. wealthstack.com. Save and invest in real physical gold. Download the Android or iPhone app. I won't plug it any more than that because they're just doing amazing things there. wealthstack.com, Australian owned, operated and regulated company, backed one-to-one with real physical metal. All I'll ask you to do is go to wealthstack.com. Go down to the bottom left-hand corner, click on the frequently asked questions page and find out more about them. I think you'll be interested in saving and investing in real physical gold. And if you're not, because you just want to hold it in your hands instead, that's okay. Send this to your normie friends and family who you're trying to wake up into the precious metals world. Okay, this is the perfect gateway drug for them. Okay, and then you slam them with the physical stuff later on. wealthstack.com. You can definitely tell the energy is down today, can't you? Let's see. Ooh, boy, let's go. Holy moly. Oh, isn't that interesting? That's the index price. Oh, and that's the Bitstamp price. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's do it. Ooh, boy, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame price in US dollars, $87,600. Okay, using the tradingview.com website. What a week it was. And a week, the last couple of days last 4 days I've been on a cruise ship. I've been checking the prices, but I've been going on this wild ride with you. Okay, so What happened for a quick little update? Okay, this trend line was being respected very, very, very well. Okay, the one that goes all the way back to the previous highs. Okay, so through the peak of the previous highs, and it was being respected very well. Of course, choppiness, and then finally we did break down and went, Then, around about there, at pretty much exactly, extremely overvalued, extremely oversold, extremely undervalued, a tweet comes out from the Prez that says, just updating everyone on the crypto reserve, okay? And they want to include, obviously, they talked about XRP, ADA, they talked about Sol, and he retweeted against it. Oh, and of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so yeah, it's coming, guys. This is what we're looking at. Relief rally. Now, what did I say last week? I said we were down. This is when we closed last. We were down here. Okay, I don't think we closed here yet. I could be wrong on that. No, we couldn't have. But I said if we get a rally, watch out for the top end. Watch out for this trend line. Obviously, it was going to be an area of resistance, and then Mr. Trump does tweet out, and then we have a beautiful rally back up to what do you know? The exact trend line right there. A little spike, okay, but we closed there at $94,000 roughly. And sellers took advantage of that. Okay, so they it was more like people bought on the news and then sold. Okay, so people up here were waiting for a bit of a relief. Okay, and then some large whales took some profits. Okay, so back down. We haven't gone back down to that low, so we've got a low so far of 78,300. Okay, and then look, we had this move down here. Let's see, to around about 81,500, and just in the last couple of hours, okay, we have gone back into the green. We are nowhere out of the woods though yet. Okay, people. Some people are saying, and the short answer with my March outlook for Bitcoin is I hate to be that guy, but I have to say I honestly don't know. Okay, I'm not one of those guys who's going to say it's definitely going up and definitely going lower. For March, though, many people are bullish on it. It's really, really hard to say because look, we've been extremely overvalued for Bitcoin. Okay, on the overbought or overvalued. We had that bearish divergence that was playing out, and it's certainly played out so far. I did say to you, don't bet on $75,000. If most people think it's going to go there, then it may not because people front run it. So this could be the low here at $78,000. Okay. What we really need to see very, very quick smart is that just like here, we need to get that sucked up. All those buyers need to suck up that Bitcoin, and then it needs to close much, much higher up here. I don't want it to close really. I'll go with that, but okay, let me show you. Closing the week anywhere above here would give me some decent confidence, okay? Closing below here, I'd say between here and, well, obviously that's a big obvious one, okay? Obviously there. Okay, so that's pretty darn obvious, okay? Let me say closing above here, I'll be like, okay, really good. Closing in between here and here, it's like, okay, par for course, we don't really know. Start closing below here, obviously, then that's really bad. Okay, not good. Then you're probably coming to at least that 75. So, yeah, close above there, and that's at that spike at around about $89,300, $89,400. Close the week above there. Yeah, cool. That's a pretty decent, like, couple of spikes down. Again, spikes mean SHIT, and we like the big spikes in the downward direction because it means buyers are more in control of the market. Again, so close in here, meh, don't know. Close below here, not good. Okay, so that's a range of between 80, 81.5 and 89, so around about an $8,000 range. Cool, so that's Bitcoin. I don't know what it's going to do, and neither do you. Sorry for the clickbaity title, if that's the reason why you clicked on the video, but yeah, I don't want to be that person who lies to you and goes, I definitely know. So that's Bitcoin. Tell me your personal feeling below. Let's take a look at altcoins. Yowza. It looks less good. If you could say that the Bitcoin outlook was looking good, it looks less good for altcoins at the moment. Altcoin market. This is others minus the top 10. So all altcoins minus the top 10. This is others right here. We had a move. It was looking good. 270 billion. We didn't crack that $280 billion mark though. However, that was the level that we really needed to clear and hold in order to say, oh man, we're going to, come up and test this final hurdle of around about $320 billion, $330 billion area. Did not happen. So we are still below 250 billion. While we're below 250 billion, it's looking bearish, people. And it still is. I guess the saving grace is that we have yet to, sorry, I did that and then I meant to do that. We have yet to close, and it's very interesting. Spike, spike, another spike, and 4 spikes. We failed to close so far, which is a good thing, below 230 billion. Okay? On balance of probability, until we crack above at least 250, and we've got to get above 280, it's more likely that this is just test, and eventual break. Okay, so if when, and I'm going to lean towards more so we are going to break that. If we do, then we're going to come down to around about this $210 billion level, and that's the giant line in the sand that absolutely must find support at, or else we are effed, okay, for the altcoin market. You start closing below there, bad news bears, okay? Very, very bad, okay? And I would really call probably that $230 billion area here is the market structure that you do not want. If you close below there, very bearish market structure. Okay, so don't close below 230 billion either. We're above it at the moment. Okay, good to see, but we are nowhere out of the woods for crypto in general. Cool. Will I show you the Bitcoin to gold ratio? I may as well. Let me show you that. Bitcoin to gold is breaking down, by the way, and there you go. Ha. Isn't that amazing? So here's the Bitcoin to gold ratio. Okay, so as this is going up, Bitcoin's outperforming gold. As this is going down, gold is outperforming Bitcoin. Doesn't look good for the Bitcoin to gold ratio at the moment. We are really trending down. Okay, now, good news, we've found support. That support has to hold. And if it doesn't, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. That means as in bye-bye, not buy and sell as in goodbye. Okay, very bad news. You close below there, and that says, okay, Bitcoin will continue to underperform gold. So it's much better to be in gold than crypto. Okay, that has to hold right now, and we have to close back above the 34 level right there. So the bottom end of that rectangle. Okay, must close above there for any kind of confidence that Bitcoin will continue to outperform gold. Okay, not happening right now. Okay, we're just in a trading range. You close below there, so around about 28. Yeah, if you're in crypto, which I am a little bit in crypto at the moment, if you are in crypto right now, and you, number one, if you're in crypto, you really need to be watching the Bitcoin to gold ratio. Okay, you got to watch whatever you're in. You've got to watch it in relation to ratios against other things, and gold is one of the biggest ones to watch it in. So if you're in crypto right now, okay, and you see this close below around about 28, I'll take a spike. That's fine. But you start seeing weeks closing below 28. You really want to consider getting it all out of crypto, no matter what. And getting into gold. Okay, maybe you've got your core Bitcoin that you're dollar cost averaging. That's fine because you're confident that in later years it'll go to $1 million of Bitcoin because of the halvings and all that fun. That's fine. But in terms of this cycle, man, you would really want to consider getting just into gold, for example, and just watching that outperform because it will if it closes below that 28 level. That's just very bad news bears for Bitcoin versus gold. Then you're seeing we're talking all the way down there, very likely, okay? Not there yet, okay? But their warning signs are there and got to crack above 34 at least, okay? On the Bitcoin to gold ratio. I won't do the silver one. Cool, let's take a look at a few select cryptos that I did mention I would talk about very briefly. Here is ACH, Alchemy Pay, one of the cryptos I will be getting back into if we have a further crypto run in 2025. We are at 2.6 cents. Cool. I love me some ACH. Love the fundamentals of it. Do your own research on what it is, what it does. But nope, looking bearish at the moment. Not looking great. So we are below the 3 cent getting interested line. That's a key Fibonacci. We have broken this uptrend line as well, and we're on the other side of it. Okay, so I'm expecting resistance at 3 cents, and probably down we go if crypto is continuing down, which at this stage it looks like it might be. All right, I may need to cut very deeply the one crypto project that I am currently in. It's not looking good at the moment, but got to keep watching it. I'm not willing to cut it just yet. But that is it's not this one. I'm not in ACH at the moment. I will be when we ever start getting back above 4 cents. Right about there. You start doing that, okay? Whenever that is, and hold that as support, and then I am back in ACH. Nowhere near it at the moment, and I've got my final targets when we get into a crypto, alt season 2025. If that continues, there are my targets, my take profit targets right there. Okay, so you can pause this video, and that's where I'd be taking my targets along the way, my profits along the way. Okay. We are so far from that, and nothing is guaranteed in crypto at the moment. Okay, now, people are feeling extreme fear, extreme bearishness. So just remember, that's what they want. That is what they want. They want you to be extremely fearful and extremely bearish so that you capitulate and you sell out of your crypto. So am I willing to do that yet? No, not on the one crypto that I'm in. I'm mostly in US dollars at the moment. Waiting for confirmation to see what's happening with Bitcoin gold to ratio, with all the different ratios, and then I will be pretty heavily back into one or the other, right? Anyway, that's ACH. I did say I would mention XRP as well. Here's XRP on the daily time frame, price in US dollars. This is the crossover crypto. It's why I like to do it a lot, because many precious metal stackers who are into crypto love XRP. As well, it's very much a crossover one between the crypto and the precious metals world. So Trump tweets XRP, and then XRP goes right back up to $3 and then back down. So short answer is still potentially bearish for XRP. If other crypto is too, we are not above the $2.60 final hurdle for new all-time highs. No, we are not. We have failed to close. We failed to, well, actually, technically, we did close a week above it, but it was a quick move back down. So failed move, fast move in the opposite direction. At this stage, any man's game, but I would say that if we start crossing below $2.10, then that would be a head and shoulders pattern that plays out, and then we see lower prices, and I'd be looking for around about $1.30 roughly for XRP. So that's my opinion at the moment. Break $2.10, and then you'll see probably $1.30 XRP. Okay, so same with every other crypto. It's in no man's land and looking quite bearish at the moment. Okay, we need a quick turnaround. Okay, please and thanks. And I did say Dex Screener. I did say I'd look at Toshi just because it is for my Toshi fam, and then we'll do some final comments, and then we'll get out of here. I've got to take my car to get serviced. That's why we did an earlier show. Really? Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at Unicorn Fart Dust. Geez, that's doing a lot better. Interesting. Anyway, let me just do a quick one here for you guys. Yeah. Here is Toshi on the daily time frame, price in US dollars. We are at 0004 roughly. So we've actually went lower than my best buy zone. So not looking good for Toshi at the moment. Looking a little bit bearish, wouldn't you say? That is clear here, good sign. And this one, the rectangle. No, that's the one. No, it's not going to show me. It's not going to show it. Yeah, there he is, the best buy zone. So we have gone into the very bottom of the best buy zone. I think it's hit it almost exactly. No, we even went a little bit lower for Toshi. So not looking good at the moment for Toshi. We have broken this downtrend line right here. And we're now at the bottom end of the best buy zone. I guess potential positives are we've gone into extremely oversold or extremely undervalued on the 4-hour time frame. But at the moment, I'm just going to have to say, looking a bit looking quite bearish for Toshi, but that's just crypto in general. Okay, so you might find as a Toshi holder, you might find, hey, you might want to see the positives. What would the positives be? Okay, well, we've come back to test this major resistance here at that 0.0004 area. That's why I had the best buy zone, the bottom end of the best buy zone right here. So we're at the very bottom of the best buy zone area. Many people might feel this is a time for them to load up. If that is you, go for it. I am not getting back into Toshi at the moment. I'm still waiting for all the confirmations to say that crypto in general is going to continue to go up. And I would rather lose out on massive gains. I'd much rather lose out. Show you right here. Some people might be calling me crazy, like, oh, it's at the bottom of your best buy zone, Joe. You're not buying there? No, I'm just saying that's a best risk to reward for some people, not necessarily for me. I need to see confirmation first. Okay, so am I risking, right here, that was the wrong one I needed to do, sorry. Am I risking massive gains from here? Yeah. Am I risking an 80% move? Yes, but I personally need to see it clear and hold at least 7 cents for me to consider getting back into Toshi. And game on is above that 9 cent area. That's very good going. Nowhere near there yet. Bottom end of the best buy zone. Some of you will be wanting to snap it up. Some of you will be saying, oh man, perfect opportunity here. And you could be right. Perfect opportunity. We're back into extremely oversold on the 4-hour time frame. You don't spend a lot of time there. So we're rocketing back up from here. You could be correct. I've got to see it clear and hold 7 cents for me. Cool. So that is Toshi at the moment. You do you. Let me know below. Okay, your comments. Very quickly, god damn. I shouldn't say god damn. But, oh wow. Okay, very quickly. Here's a quick update on UFD, Unicorn Fart Dust. Wow, interesting. It is doing much better than a lot of other crypto at the moment. Okay, we are at 0.078 US cents. So yeah, 7.8 US cents. I did say it, didn't I? After 6.7 cents right here, I did say if you close above there, that would be a change of market structure. And that would be a bullish change of market structure. So we actually, so far, so good. And interestingly, where have we found resistance at? So we came up to 8 cents and we found basically exact support at that 6.7, I think technically 6.8 cents. This is a bullish market structure change, okay? So UFD, literally a joke meme coin started by Ron's Basement, very famous Ron's Basement, who's very famous for being a precious metal stacker, started this meme coin called Unicorn Fart Dust, and looks like it may have broken its market structure into bullish again. Okay, at least while we're above 6.7 cents, it's looking all right for maybe a bit of a relief move up to, I would say, max. Probably find some resistance at around about 10 to 12 cents. So you've got a little bit of room to move. Yeah, because this is based on the Fibonacci from this high and this low. So that next level at that 0.236. So expect some resistance. If we move higher from here, expect resistance at around about 12 US cents is where I would expect it. And look, if Unicorn Fart Dust is going to be the one that front runs the entire market and proves that crypto is going to go through another run, it would be really doing it if it starts closing above 20 cents. You do that, wow, looking very good. Okay, but interestingly, it's up 22% on the day versus a lot of other stuff that is down. So hey, good on you, Ron. Big shout out to Ron from Ron's Basement. Unicorn Fart Dust doing all right. It just obviously has to clear that 8 cent mark. That would be, clear that, and then probably onwards and upwards to the 12 cent mark, I'd imagine. That doesn't mean I'm saying you should buy it right now. Okay, it's just having it's a little bit of time in the sun. Anyway, that's Unicorn Fart Dust. That's all of crypto and the rest of stuff. Let's do some comments and then we'll get out of here, shall we? Can I share? Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can share. I'll see if I can share it. Give me 1 sec. Just a hit. Was that in documents? Or is it in documents? Yes, it is. I don't know if I can share this. Let me see if I can. Will that? Oh, it will. Oh, it does. All right. Okay, people. You're about to get me sharing a screen, and you probably won't hear the visuals, but you're going to see me doing my thing on a cruise ship. Okay, I'm going to show you that. Oh, Lord. I don't think I can share the screen, though. Give me 1 second. If I share that, will you be able to hear it? Give me 1 second. Oh, boy. Use echo cancel. I won't use echo cancellation. So let me see if that works. I'll have to do that. Does this work? System audio muted. System audio. Now I think you might be able to hear this. Give me 1 second. Tell me if you can hear this, but you can at least see it. This is me on a cruise ship. Over the weekend, I was doing a 90s show. I am a lead singer. So I was singing the song Livin' La Vida Loca. You want to hear it? Here you go. Tell me if you can hear that. Yeah. That's me. Anyway, that's me doing my thing. So, did you hear that? And did you get a good laugh? Okay, I'm glad you did. Hopefully it is. System muted ordered. That muted. I unmuted it. Oh, that's that one. We're back. Great. System muted audio. Use echo cancellation. No, I won't do that. Comments. Did you see that? Not. Nice vest. Not. You didn't hear it? Probably not. Looks good on you. Yeah, thanks, man. Nice vest. Yeah, thanks. So, comments. Look forward to a run on alts. As for Ron's basement, bollocks. Yeah, exactly. Quite possible. I remember my worst loss was buying Packcoin. Oh, Cryptopia. People's alternative choice sold out at a big loss. Man, Cryptopia. I've still got coins on Cryptopia. They went down, and then they went through a voluntary administration thing, and then they went through the process, all legal. Get your coins back by this and all that. And I don't know what I had. Maybe I had a bit of dust of Bitcoin. I could have had a decent amount on there because Cryptopia was back when Bitcoin was like dirt cheap. So I've got like 5 Bitcoin and it's worth like $10,000. But I can't remember. They need this whole bunch of. They have to go through a whole bunch of security questions, like name the last 3 transactions. I'm like, I can't name the last 3 transactions on an exchange that I had 7 years ago. It's like I'm not going to remember that. So anyway, I'm never going to get my coins back from there. I threw $150 in at Christmas and back down to 15. Yes, okay, we're talking about different things. Let's see. Morning, says Daniel. Great to see you. I'll go through your comments and then we'll get out of here. Morning, Joe. Jason Ashworth. Morning, Jason. Good to see you. Wow, okay. Some large insiders took some profits. Yeah, as they will always do. I share Peter Schiff's sentiments on crypto. He called it right. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, imagine if you bought Bitcoin at $109,000 and have hodled so far. Should I buy the Trump or Melania coin? Probably not right now. Buy both with your entire life savings. This is not financial advice. Yeah. Peter Schiff said he knows a young guy who made $10 million on Trump and Melania coin, apparently got in and out. Exactly. Some people made a lot of cash. Most people do not, however. Stick with things for you. It might be for you guys. Don't play in the shorter term markets. Stick with gold and silver. Silver has held up pretty well. Yes, I do agree. You bought some meme coins but have pretty much lost it all. Yeah. Paper loss or sold out. Yeah, that's the main question. Let's see. Luckily, I didn't put too much in, so loss is minimal, but did take a few years. See, listen to all this sentiment right now. It's very interesting. Listen to the crypto sentiment right now. It is bearish, depressed zone. Pretty depressed. There's still a little bit of optimism, but everyone's getting pretty down on crypto at the moment. Just watch for that contrarian. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but it'd be interesting here if it just has another little... Okay, because and as someone said on Twitter, on X earlier, and I won't show you the post, but because I can't find it, someone posted Bitcoin's at, Bitcoin down 28% and everyone's losing their minds. Right? So, yeah, Bitcoin does go through these peaks and troughs and peaks and troughs. 90s love the lovely years of neon. Yeah, exactly right. You couldn't hear the sound. Okay, doesn't really matter. You didn't. Well, you at least got to see it. Let's see. That was such a scammy exchange, Cryptopia. Yeah, in hindsight it was. It's so hard to understand crypto in depth, but the basics is okay to dabble in it. Everything is timing and risk, says Living Adaman. I absolutely agree. I think that's it, people. I'm going to get out of here. This has been Good Morning Stackers for Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025. My name is Joe Main. We've done gold, silver, precious metals. We've done crypto side of things. We took a look at the ones I promised we would take a look at. And Gerald Draper just says, I love the blood in the streets. Here we go. I love the blood in the streets. Just got a position 1/6 the normal price. See, Gerald Draper is one of the people that does understand that the contrarian view can sometimes do very well. Taking a big gamble though. Okay, it is a big gamble, but he's very confident with it, which, you got to be confident. And the maxis were so confident BTC was about to run exactly right. So where are we now? It's feeling very okay, and when it feels that's when you can have a decent reversal. Anyway, so I'm in the I don't know camp at the moment. So that's my massive March outlook. There you go. My March outlook is I have no bloody idea. And sorry for the what's the word? The clickbaity title, but that literally is my outlook. I don't know. Okay, but just be aware here that people are very bearish on crypto. So you got to just be the contrarian potentially. Thanks, Joe, says Pete. Have a great day, everyone. Yes, I'm getting out of here right now. We're going to do the final synchronized slurp, and I'm going to get out of here, people, and I'll see you tomorrow. This has been
Good morning, Stack. Oh yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, Stack. It's podcast time.
Grab it.
Grab a tasty beverage. Let's get in the
Let's
groove.
do that.
Synchronize.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now we're on the move.
Thanks for watching, funky people. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Stay safe, stay informed, keep stacking. See you then. Bye.
Podcast.